Megan shockingly claims she saw a scary side to Jordan off-camera during Love is Blind. Megan has revealed that Jordan's behavior off-camera was scary and was a totally different side to him than she's seen throughout Love is Blind. During an interview with Us Weekly, Megan claimed that during their very first full day without the Love is Blind cameras she saw a very different side to Jordan. She revealed, "We had our first full day without cameras and without work. It was just him and I and our chance to connect and have fun without cameras or anything. I saw a different side of Jordan, not bad, but very quiet." Megan explained that things felt really awkward between them, leading her to have major doubts about whether they were actually compatible or not. She continued, "It was a little scary for me, seeing this version of him. You're about to walk down the aisle in 10 days, and then it's like, holy CR*P. This is a totally different Jordan than I was used to. I think there's a multitude of factors. He and I have kind of unpacked it since. The demands of filming are a lot more intense than I think people realize. Jordan really was working at his 9 to 5, and then managing both time with me and his son, Luca. I think that was a lot for him and wore on him." Megan added, "Those days without cameras, he really needed to recharge, but it was a little scary for me. Like, do we really have that much in common? Or when this is all said and done, are we just going to be sitting across the dinner table staring at each other? Are we actually going to have fun like we did in the pods and have that connection?" As for whether she thought Jordan was blindsided by their split on Love is Blind, Megan explained, "It was kind of like we were doing so well, so the breakup for some people came out of nowhere. But that whole week leading up to the wedding, Jordan and I were very transparent with one another, and we had multiple conversations. Certainly neither of us were blindsided by that breakup." Revealed, the eye-watering 7-figure sum Sparkle Megan is set to make after Love is Blind. Sparkle Megan already has a whopping net worth of over $1 million, but she's set to make 7 figures after her success on Love is Blind. Many Love is Blind cast members have made some serious money after appearing on the show, but Megan could be on track to receive the biggest payday so far, according to celebrity PR specialist Kaylee Cornelius. Speaking on behalf of OLBG, Kaylee Cornelius revealed, "Love is Blind favorite Megan Walerius could be set to earn a 7-figure fortune off the back of her appearance on the hit Netflix show. She's come across as confident, authentic and business-savvy, and that combination always translates well online. For an entrepreneur like Megan, the influx of new followers will definitely work to her advantage. She's already established her fitness coaching business, and with the added exposure from the show, she could easily be on track to more than double her revenue if she keeps up her content. Many of these new followers will buy in because they aspire to achieve similar goals and lead the kind of lifestyle she promotes." Kaylee continued, revealing that Love is Blind star Sparkle Megan could easily charge brands 5-figure amounts for sponsored content. And it's not just her coaching business that stands to benefit. With a surge in online followers comes the ability to add a premium rate to brand collaborations, and Megan's well-defined niche in fitness and wellness positions her perfectly for top-tier partnerships. Love is Blind star Jordan Keltner reveals son Luca's stunning mom and people are losing it. Fans want to see her and Jordan back together. The general consensus on the internet right now seems to be that Love is Blind Season 9 was kind of a bust. Most people agree that the Denver-based couples who met in the pods just didn't deliver, though one fan favorite from the season has emerged, especially after what went down at the reunion show on Netflix. Single dad Jordan Keltner seemed to be pretty heartbroken when his fiancée, Sparkle Megan, ended things with him before they headed to the altar, seemingly because she just wasn't ready to be a stepmom to his 5-year-old son, Luca, given that their lifestyles just didn't match up. And while there was speculation about Megan having a child leading up to the show, it was still tough to see the look on Keltner's face after she let the world know that she's a mother to a 2.5-month-old baby boy now. He took the news like a total class act, but many fans couldn't help but wonder how he really feels deep down. Now that the dust has settled and the show is over, Keltner has gained a decent following on social media, and recently, fans were asking about his son Luca's mom. To satisfy their curiosity, He shared a new video on TikTok on the evening of November 3rd where he officially introduced her. He captioned it with, "Y'all wanted to meet Luca's mom, so here you go. We are just friends and I love her mans. Wait for it. Wow. She's absolutely gorgeous, and not surprisingly, fans are basically calling for the two of them to get back together." One person asked, "Okay Jordan, we sure we can't work something out? She's cute." Another added, "Oh she's a baddie," and someone else said, "Seriously, Jordan. Could you have any more green flags?" The Night Manager, see Tom Hiddleston, Olivia Colman and more in Season 2 First Look photos. It's been 8 years since fans last visited The Night Manager, and now, Prime Video and BBC are gearing up for the latest chapter as Season 2 approaches. The series starring Tom Hiddleston sees the return of familiar faces and the introduction of new characters as it carries on the tales inspired by John le Carré. Along with teasing the Season 2 storyline, Prime Video has unveiled several first-look images of Hiddleston, Olivia Colman, and more ensemble stars, which we're rounding up below. Scroll down for a closer peek at the latest tease as we break down everything you need to know about The Night Manager Season 2. When does The Night Manager premiere? The Night Manager Season 2 doesn't currently have a premiere date yet, but it has been confirmed that all 6 installments of the series will debut exclusively around the globe on Prime Video and on BBC iPlayer and BBC One in the UK. Does The Night Manager Season 2 have a trailer? The Night Manager Season 2 doesn't have a trailer yet, but stay tuned for one in the weeks ahead. In the meantime, the first look photos below offer an exciting glimpse at what's to come. What is The Night Manager Season 2 about? Originally airing back in 2016, Season 1 of The Night Manager followed the exploits of former British intelligence operative Jonathan Pine, Tom Hiddleston, who was lured into the spy game while working as the manager of a Cairo hotel. In Season 2, after he thought he'd buried his past, Jonathan lives under the name Alex Goodwin, who is a low-level MI6 officer running a quiet surveillance unit in present-day London. His new uneventful life is flipped upside down one night when a chance sighting of an old Roper mercenary prompts a call to action and leads Pine to a violent encounter with a new player, Colombian businessman Teddy dos Santos, Diego Calva. Along this perilous journey that leads him to Colombia, Pine meets Roxana Bolanos, Camila Morone, a businesswoman who helps him infiltrate Teddy's operation involving arms and the training of a guerrilla army. Amid the chaos, Pine rushes to expose a conspiracy designed to destabilize the nation. With betrayal at every turn, Pine has to decide whose trust he needs to earn and just how far he's willing to go before it's too late. Who stars in The Night Manager Season 2? As mentioned above, Hiddleston reprises his role as Jonathan Pine, Morone joins as Roxana, and Calva also joins as Teddy in The Night Manager Season 2. New additions for Season 2 also include Indira Varma as Myra, Paul Chahidi as Basil, and Hayley Squires as Sally. Returning in their roles from Season 1 are Olivia Colman as Angela Burr, Alastair Petrie as Sandy Langbourne, Douglas Hodge as Rex Mayhew, Michael Nardone as Frisky, and Noah Jupe as Daniel Roper. Where was The Night Manager Season 2 filmed? Season 2 of The Night Manager was filmed in the UK, Spain, Colombia, and France, which is showcased across the season's 6 episodes. Get a peek at the lavish locations below with the first look photos, and stay tuned for more on The Night Manager Season 2. Boston Blue, Danny and Baez reunite on a case in photos from Marissa Ramirez's next episode. Marissa Ramirez makes her next return as Detective Maria Baez in Boston Blue Season 1 Episode 6. New photos and the episode description reveal that she'll be sticking around for the entire episode instead of just a few short scenes like her previous appearances in the first season of the Blue Bloods spin-off. Code of Ethics, Danny Reagan, Donnie Wahlberg, and Baez are working together on a case again, marking the first time Blue Bloods fans will see the pair working together since they officially, finally, became a romantic couple. In Boston Blue, Danny joined the Boston Police Department after his son, Sean Reagan, Micah Monson, moved there to start his career as a cop at the start of the series. Sean's injury on the job, from which he's now healed, prompted Danny to rush from New York to his son's side in Beantown. Now, he's making a new life for himself there with his new work partner, Detective Lena Silver, Sonequa Martin Green, while his girlfriend, Baez, is still living in New York. The Boston Blue series premiere revealed their romantic partnership, something Blue Bloods fans long craved, and then Baez came back in episode 3 on Friday, October 31st. Baez visited Danny in Boston and showed up to his precinct looking like a breath of fresh air at the end of the episode. When they got into the elevator, Danny pulled her in for a kiss as the doors closed. They're making the long-distance relationship work look easy. Now, Baez will be back in the upcoming episode 6. See the Boston Blue release schedule here. Here's the episode description.